Hello and welcome to Top 10 Wrestling. Today we are counting down, well not counting down, we're talking about 10 WWE superstars that Triple H has buried. I was inspired to do this by Tom Cushnie as he did this for 10 superstars who've been buried by John Cena. But let's get right down to it. Number 1, Chyna. Chyna was at the peak of her career. She had broke records and got everybody talking. And people got talking even more after some beef with her ex-boyfriend Triple H after she found out that him and Stephanie were dating. Triple H got Vince involved and Chyna was booted. Number 2, Vladimir Kozlov. Vladimir Kozlov was the typical, and then after his rampage ends, he goes into a comedy character. Rusev did next. Vladimir Kozlov was feuding with Triple H for the WWE Championship, and Hunter essentially kept on beating him over the feud they've had for a few months, which saw them face off in one-on-one matches, triple threat matches, and an elimination chamber match with 4 other people. Number 3, Umaga. Umaga was essentially the same as Kozlov, except after he was buried by Triple H, they still tried to continue to push him as a monster, even though he had lost all his credibility, and it just buried him further. Number 4, Carlito. Carlito and Triple H were in a feud. It was bad. They had a match at Unforgiven, which was alright, I guess, but then he faced him and Vince in a handicap match. Triple H versus Carlito and Vince in a handicap match, and the whole match was Triple H beating up Carlito, and then he beat him up for 3 minutes after the match was over. This. Number 5, Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, aka, well, it's a tag team, I guess. The current tag team champions at the time were in a handicap match against Triple H, and Triple H beat them by himself. After the match, Lance and Trevor, and eventually Carlito, to continue their feud, beat Triple H up, and then Paul London and Brian Kendrick came up to save, which gets us on to number 6. Number 6, Paul London and Brian Kendrick. Paul London and Brian Kendrick were feuding with Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, so when they were beating up Hunter, they came in for the save. The 3 celebrated together. That was until Triple H got a shovel and pedigreed them both. Triple H literally buried the tag team division in 1 minute. Number 7, Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam was the top of his game. He was in a match against Hunter for the world title, and he was about to win when Ric Flair came in and cost him the match. All of Rob Van Dam, though a great faction within Evolution formed after that match. But actually, no, it doesn't take away from the fact that Rob Van Dam lost. Number 8, CM Punk. The storyline going into this match was strong and good. Punk's momentum going into this match was strong and good. He needed this win, and he was going to get this win, right? Lol, Hunter wins. This was ultimately the end of what was meant to be the Summer of Punk. Luckily though, they did give him the title 2 months later, but he lost to Triple H. Clean. Number 9, Goldberg. Oh god. Goldberg was destroying everybody in the Elimination Chamber match he was in. It was like the old Goldberg from WCW, and the fans were going crazy. That was until he was hit with a sledgehammer and his ass was buried into the grave. Number 10, Booker T. Here we go. Booker T was facing Triple H for the World Title at Mania, and all these video packages were playing, talking about how hard Booker T's life was without his mum and a road to recovery after spending time in prison. And we all thought he was going to be the first black world champion since The Rock, and everybody was excited. But we're all excited up until the point where Triple H hit the pedigree and retained the title. He retained the title. This was meant to be a massive WrestleMania moment, but nope. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name is Top 10 Wrestling. Cheers for all the support recently. If we could, I reckon we could probably hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I'm going for daily uploads by the end of the month, I think. Then the next month I'm going to go to like every 2-3 days, I guess. But yeah guys, my name's been Top 10 Wrestling. Goodbye, and as always, take care.